An amazing day so far. So let's get into your message. I'm just going to shuffle your cards and see what comes up. Spirit guides of this collective, what message do you have for them? What message do you have for them today? So we have the Page of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Devil, as well as the Four of Wands. So I hear the word mistreating. There is someone in your life that is mistreating you. With the Four of Wands, this could be a family member or a spouse or someone you live with or share a home with. This could be related to your home life in some way. And I just see this toxic person. They keep mistreating you and it's not fair and it's not right. I get for most of you this is related to childhood home because we have two pages here, which reminds me of childlike energy. For some of you, it's a sibling. For some of you, it's a parental figure that was toxic to you and your siblings. I'm getting that you feel guilty for leaving this environment behind. Maybe some of you have siblings that still live in this environment, or you just feel some kind of survivor's guilt. You know that this home life isn't the healthiest to be in. You know that it's not the healthiest to be around these people, family members or person, whoever this is. And you know that it's just not a safe space for you and it doesn't bring you peace. You're trying to move on from these energies. You're trying to almost just build your own stability outside of this, build your own independence outside of this home. So for some of you, it's like a spouse and maybe you have children with this person and it's very difficult to leave, but this person's so toxic and they just bring your mood down, and maybe you're thinking of like getting a divorce or something, or maybe you're separated but co-parenting. But it's almost like you're just trying to not let this person get to you, or you're maybe saving up money to buy an apartment or something so that you can make a plan to leave and move on. Because I feel like you just want to move on with your life. You don't want to be in this negative place anymore. Like you just want your own peace. Okay, so next we have the Two of Pentacles. Your financial stability could be a huge factor playing a part in this. We have the Hermit. We have the Five of Cups reversed, and we have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Empress, and we have the Two of Wands. So some of you could definitely be mothers and have children, and you could be in a toxic marriage. This person could have betrayed you for some of you. I feel like this hurt you a long time ago, but I feel like you've kind of processed and grieved this connection to this person, whoever this is. I feel like you haven't been happy or satisfied in this connection for a long time, but you kind of just almost had to pretend you were happy or pretend that everything's okay for things to work. Some of you couldn't couldn't actually pretend anymore, and maybe you tried to work on things with this person. Maybe some of you went to therapy, maybe some of you had to set boundaries with this person or tried to heal your connection to this person, but this person just isn't changing and things are just getting worse. And so maybe you felt all alone being in this household or being in this connection anyway, so it's no different being alone. For example, maybe some of you have a husband that never helps you around the house, that never helps you with the kids. So it's kind of like you're a single mother in a marriage anyways, you know? Or maybe for some of you, it's like your family and you were always alone in your room because you never liked being around them. So it was like you were alone anyways in their home anyways. So it's the same being alone on your own and being alone with them, if that makes sense. And I think you're planning to get out. Maybe you've already processed a lot of this emotion of sadness and pain and suffering. And maybe you have been indecisive about this for so long, but now I feel like you're ready to just make things different and to figure out a plan. I feel like you're planning very heavily with the Hermit here and the Two of Wands, because the Hermit is Virgo energy and Two of Wands can represent planning and making a decision. So I feel like you are planning a huge, intricate, detailed plan on how you're going to get out of this situation for your own peace of mind, right? Okay, what else do you want to say about this, Spirit, about this situation? Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's meant to sort of be this way. Like, you're meant to leave. You're meant to find your own independence. You're meant to find your own self-love outside this connection. You're meant to find inner peace outside this connection. And with the Moon, you could kind of feel like you don't know what's going to happen next. You're in the unknown. And you also feel very confused about the situation. Like, should you still give this person a chance or not? But I feel like with the Moon, there's some kind of attachment you have to them that is maybe keeping you stuck and afraid and keeping you almost like in this confusion of like, should I really do this? There's a little bit of hesitation here with the Moon card that I feel energetically. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So what Spirit is saying is there is either a beautiful family you're going to create outside of this, a beautiful connection you can create outside of this, or a beautiful connection you can create to yourself outside of this. I feel like you've already made up your mind. There isn't anything for me to tell you because you already know what you want to do. Even if your emotions sometimes lead you to confusion, you've made up your mind and you know what's best for you. Now, what Spirit is saying is this confusion may take place after you leave. You may start to begin to doubt yourself and question if this was the right decision. Give this time with the Knight of Pentacles. Give yourself time to heal and move on. Let's say give it a year or give it 6 months. Give it at least a bit of time for you to see how you feel after this. So take note of how you feel after you leave and think to yourself 6 months, a year after you leave this environment, think to yourself, is my life better or worse without them? And there is your answer on if you had made the right decision or not. But you're not going to know if you made the right decision or not until you make this decision, until you give it time to actually see that this was right for you. And I think you are making the right decision. So, is there any other advice for this collective, Spirit? I'm hearing be brave. 7 of Wands. Don't let your guard down with this person. The world, let go. It's better to let go than to hold on. There are other opportunities for you to find what you're looking for outside of this. So let's say this is your family. You know, you could meet other people that feel more like family than your own family. Let's say this is a spouse. You could get remarried one day to someone much better than this person. There are still other options out there for you. Don't stay limited to this one person, place, or thing. Okay. 8 of Cups reversed. The Chariot. I'm getting the message to not trust this person. To not listen to this person's almost... I want to say this person's almost going to beg you to stay when you decide to leave. And that might actually make you question if you want to leave or not. They're going to say, oh yes, we can work through these problems. We can get through these issues together. But did they actually make that effort when you were in those issues? It seems like they're only saying that because you're leaving. And they almost want to guilt trip you into not leaving. And they almost want you to stay. But, that decision's up to you. Don't let this person sway your decision or make you feel confused about that. If this person hasn't made the effort to change while you're still in their life, then it's better to, rather than just leave and not almost listen to this person when they say they're going to change just because you're leaving. If they haven't made the change while you're still in their life, it's very unlikely that they're actually going to change if you threaten to leave, right? So I'm not making a decision for you, but this is the advice your guides have. Whatever decision you make is up to you. And trust your gut instincts. Trust what you think is best for you. But don't let the tarot reading influence your decision. Do what you think is best for you. And that's where I'm going to leave your reading and your message. So I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.